So, doing another test here. I'm down at the old, below the old Mytilineos Hotel. So this little quay, what do you call it, little dock, well it's more of a swimming quay, whatever you call that, was once part of the hotel, and now it's private land. A few waves just managing to break over the top, but I think my stuff should be okay because the sea's not that rough at all. So that's the old lift thing up to the hotel, and then that was the hotel up there and is now private apartments. Got a pretty nice view. And I think that's a private garden belonging to those apartments over there, that walled garden. You can see that from a long way away. You can see that from Antibes, which is 20 odd K from here. There's the moon, actually. And I just sat down here, just walked down here, cycled down here, got a beer. It's quite nice. I like the calm, the tranquility. There's nobody here. There's nobody here at all. One reason is that they've got a sign saying the path is shut because they're doing work, but the gates are all open, and I think I've adopted French ways now. You know, if the gate's open, I just walk through and ignore the sign. What's the worst can happen? Somebody can lock the gate while I'm down here, but there is another way out. It just involves quite a lot of climbing up there, basically. Yeah. So yeah, Cap d'Nice. I'm just getting used to this camera. I can see Antibes in the distance. But again, it's cloudy. It's been cloudy basically since Sunday. And I just want to see how this comes out, how stable it is. After I took that one on the beach this morning. I hope my voice is coming out. I found that the video that I made on the beach, I had the mic too close to my voice and it sounded a bit distorted. Too close to my mouth, yeah, that's right, not to my voice. So I've got it clipped to my jacket collar this time. Not much breeze down here. I find the screen going off, going into sleep mode very, very quickly. I've got to find a way to change that. So I'm actually looking at a blank screen here, but I'm pointing it in the right direction. Is it just me, or is it getting rougher? I've seen it much rougher here. Much rougher. It's nice to come down here, and after a little bit of a couple of stressful days on the market, to put it mildly. Just gonna sit and have a sip of my beer. Oh gosh. Oh, it's nice to have a beer. I don't drink that much, but I do like a beer after a day's work, and hopefully the sound is coming through. I like the way there's no traffic noise or anything here. We're quite a long way from the nearest road. It's way up there on the hillside, up that way, up there, and it's really quiet and peaceful. And it's nice to come down here in the winter evenings. I mean, in the depths of winter when it's really dark down here. There's no street lamps or anything. It's nice if you want to see the stars. I've already made the point, but I think we've got far too much artificial light nowadays. We light our cities up like daylight in the middle of the night, which is crazy. I think young people growing up in that situation, you think the whole world is like that. It's not. Most of the world is completely dark at night. So I've got this remote control on this camera, which is handy. So I basically can start and stop, start recording and stop recording. Just hit the button. But there's no pause. So if I want to do several videos and stream them together on YouTube, for example, I've got to then download them, upload them to my PC at home, and string them together with. I use a program called OneShot. I've been using that for a while. So in OneShot, you can just drag and drop the individual video files into it. You can put them in whichever order you want, and then export it as a complete video. But it does take a long time, OneShot, to do a video with, like, I don't know, I did that one, the walk at the weekend, and I think there were about 8 or 10 or 12 different separate videos, because I did that one on my phone, and it takes at least 20 minutes to export, to create the video and export it. So a little bit slow, but you don't have to stand there. Obviously, once it's started the job, you can just, go and do something else. Oh, there's another person up there. It's the first person I've seen down here tonight. And it's getting rougher. Now, how much rougher is it going to get? Because if it starts getting rougher, I'll have to go up the steps. Nah, just the odd wave. Maybe just a big cargo ship that went past 30 minutes ago. That's the Le Corbusier inspired box-shaped house down there. I'm not particularly keen on it, but it's all just been renovated, and they've put a swimming pool below those stilt things that it's built on. So there's a brand new swimming pool there, and I think they've put in all new windows and everything else. It's probably worth an absolute fortune, but yeah, I'm not keen on the style of it. It's one of those places you're either in or out. I quite like a house that has a terrace or a little yard or garden or whatever, and you can, the division between being in and out is not so hard as on that one. Basically, sit there and inside that apartment block feel a little bit of a prison. I don't know. I'm rambling. Okay, time to stop.